Massachusetts has now embraced the weed in the right way. I mean, it's still growing.
For a long time, we did that.
Oh, you did? For sure.
We were like the second. I feel like it was like L.A. and then Boston, because we always had like the Hemp Fest, which is like...
That's true.
Yeah, you probably been...
Yeah, for sure. That's... I think a lot of people don't know that about Massachusetts. It's that there is there has been since we started going there, you know, and before then, a strong cannabis activist presence there. You know what I mean? A celebration of cannabis and whatnot. And I thought it was just a matter of time before Massachusetts rolled right in, because I mean there's strong culture down there.
Yeah, and then we were like surrounded by shit like Vermont, where they was growing good weed, like Maine and shit like that. But we always had the Hemp Day, which was the Hemp Fest, which was like in the Boston Commons. You were able to go there and smoke, and the police would stay around. If you walked outside of that park,
then you'd
get arrested. But for that day, you could go there and smoke as much weed as you wanted. So that was like, it was a legendary day. But I feel like Boston probably got the best weed on the East Coast too, definitely.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
Because we just been, you know, and we got.
You've been there for a while doing it.
Yeah, it's been going on. So like the laws have been less crazy than New York's and shit like that. So people been taking more risks and shit.
I've always got.
We got a lot of California weed.
Yeah, all my times I've passed through out there, I've always got good weed.
Yeah.
Facts.
What's popular out there, Millie? Like, what's like
sports?
No, but I'm saying like what weed wise. Like, what's like a that people go for?
Yeah, what's
high tolerance? Like what you mean? Like
because like out here,
cookies.
Hold on. For instance, out here,
shout out Burn.
For instance, out here in Cali, it was OG Kush, and in New York, it was Sour Diesel. Was there a particular
in Mass?
thing?
I could say right now it's definitely like the gelatos and shit like that.
Gelatos.
Yeah, gelatos. I feel like all the different gelatos. Anything that's like gelato is a go right now.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Gelatos are good though.
Gelato got that name like Kush though. You know, Kush was so strong, so powerful in name that everything became known as.
The good thing though now though, like, is you can't fake the funk on the name. Right?
Not
Remember
now.
back in the day, people used to fake the funk on OG and cookies.
Sometimes.
Like they said they had it and they didn't have it. But
yeah.
with gelatos, you can't really fake the funk on that because you know how it's supposed to smell, taste, and all that. It's purple and all that, but it's got a distinct like smell and taste.
That was OG.
Yeah.
I'm still OG.
That was the.
I know you are.
You got the shirt right there.
That it should be Julio OG.
For sure.
I mean, being from the East Coast, I know when we smoke out there, you never know what you smoking because they change up the name. They could be like,
yeah, for sure. Nah, they just putting the same thing in different bags and shit.
People that want, you know, they knew that Sour D was the popular, you know, strain, so they put a bunch of garbage and, you know, said that, oh, this is that Sour D you looking for.
Yeah, and then
if
there
you
was
don't
like
know any better.
Yeah, there was like dark sour and there was the light sour and this was I need that dark sour.
I need that dark sour. But you know, I noticed that a lot of New York cats got into the purples. Like they like the colorful weed.
For sure. Still now. It gotta be purple.
Yeah, the exotic purplish. But there I do notice that as of late people are like calling for more green weed, green tone. You know, like the OGs and things like that. Like they like the purples, but you know, like because you ain't gonna really see a purple OG unless it's hybrid. You know, like crossed with something.
Or they spray it.
Well, yeah, they do.
They get creative out there with they try to
so
slide you some Gorilla Glue and it's like this is some OG right here, bro.
And that black market, they will get creative.
Oh, yes, they get creative.
Gorilla Glue gets such a bad rap, and it's such a great plant, man.
Yeah, it is.
It just got oversaturated here in Cali with it, and so people started running away from it because everybody had it. You couldn't sell it.
Because it yields a lot.
It yields a lot.
That's why people go for that one, because it yields a lot. So it's like,
it doesn't need a lot of space to yield a lot.
So
neither.
boom, and then people could get it off. You know what I mean? Get more of it off. So that's why people always jumped on Gorilla Glue.
The problem is too many people got their hands on it.
Yeah, everybody had it.
And then they started trying to chop each other's heads off with the prices. Oh, well, he's charging $26 for his pack. I got to charge $23 for mine. And then the other guy down the street who's got it, well, I guess I got to go $2 on mine. And the guy down the block from him is like, well,
that's what's happening now, right now.
I'm going to swoop everything. I'm
That's
going to
how
go
the
with
streets
18.
are right now.
Yeah.
The streets are right now. They're not. It's like the packs are just going down and down and down on the street. You know what I mean? Because everybody has power.
Beat that number.
You got to get that. They got to get that wine.
Hey, when the black market is
strategy.
down.
Well, you know, they're trying to get it off to the edibles and all that kind of stuff like that when they can, you know, but it's just too much.
The wine market will sell old ass wine that's garbage and act like it's some premium shit because ain't nobody bothered with it. So they'll just raise. I already had that. System.
Well, yeah, he
we've been
paid
drinking.
for it.
But they, you know, they'll sell the old stuff that's been sitting around for a long time for more and tell people, oh, it's vintage or whatever. They put some fancy name on it so people think they're getting some high-end stuff, but it was just the old garbage.
Right, right.